You're watching Gold Rush and a Rush, and we're recapping the Season 9 episode, Durt Reynolds. So what happened? The new trommel is loaded and being delivered to Rick's claim. It's hard to describe the thrill of watching vehicles slowly move down a road. Just as I'm about to spontaneously combust in an inferno of excitement, there's a twist. A boulder in the middle of the road. Luckily, they have the knowledge and skill to push it out of the way. Somehow, finally, the trommel arrives. They start to pull it off the trailer, but the dolly falls out from underneath and it crashes to the ground. Apparently, the dolly wasn't relocked after being loaded. But why was it unlocked to begin with? And why did Rick keep pulling on the dolly when the trommel clearly wasn't moving with it? No time for questions. Time only for beer. Durt Reynolds is ready for action. They build a pad and a retaining wall, and then position the trommel on the very, very, very edge of it. They turn on the water and begin to load the trommel with material, but forget to turn on the actual trommel. It immediately backs up. Also, the water is draining directly into the foundation of the retaining wall. Oh, and the sluice boxes fell off. Are you not entertained? Parker has run out of thawed pay. Time to shut it down and have an emergency meeting. New hire Dean decides to run the bedrock from last season's cleared ground. Meanwhile, Brennan is digging ditches in the new cut. Parker is unhappy with how he is piling the material, and swearing ensues. An out-of-nowhere cleanup produces 131.45 ounces. Parker acts surprised that going deeper into the bedrock produced more gold, despite previously being forced by Tony to do this very thing. Shockingly, Dean is given Rick's former role as foreman. Brennan is furious. He thought his stellar work history would leap him above every other member of the crew. That seems legit. The Kid Commando tug is coming back into service, this time with a wider hull courtesy of two perfectly sized pontoons they must have already had but never attached before. So for about the 10th time this year, we watch a watercraft slowly get pushed into the river. But will it pass the government inspection? Government inspections on primetime TV? You better believe it, and it passes. Tune in next time when Gold Rush continues to race eastbound and down the tubes. I defy anyone to have watched this episode and actually saw a week's worth of effort produced by any one of these teams. I think the best you could say is if all three crews worked together, they might have done a week's worth of work. Maybe, if they didn't work weekends. Anyway, I'll be back next week for more of this, and I just gestured at all of it. Until then, you can watch the previous episodes. You can go ahead and leave a comment below, like this one. See you then.